Hi again, I'm Teri. Okay, to briefly summarize our previous videos, on video 1, I told you about my weight loss strategy. In video 2, we discussed 3,500 calories equaling 1 pound, and that the scale is your enemy when you're trying to lose weight. In video 3, we discussed your burn number. That's the amount of calories you burn in a day. In video 4, we discussed tracking your calories. In video 5, we looked at examples of exactly how you do that. And in video 6, we talked about tips and tricks to make the process easier. Okay, just to reiterate, I am not a medical professional of any kind. I'm not a registered dietitian or a nutritionist. This is strictly my own personal weight loss strategy. Let's fast forward 2 weeks. You were told to stay off the scale for 2 weeks. I hope you did it. I hope you listened. But we're going to talk about me and my example. Okay. Day 1, I was 165.2 pounds. I gave myself an activity burn number of 14, which gave me a certain amount of calories per day that I could burn. I think it was 2,313. Okay. So my book, after 2 weeks, my book says I lost 2 pounds. So now I'm going to get on the scale again. The purpose of the scale is to make adjustments to what I'm doing, possibly. There's only 3 results we're going to get by getting on the scale. Either, my book says I lost 2 pounds, so either the scale is going to confirm I lost 2 pounds, or it's going to say I lost more than 2 pounds, or it's going to say I lost less than 2 pounds. Okay, first scenario, I lost exactly 2 pounds. That means I'm doing a very good job of figuring out what my burn number is and tracking my calories. Great job. Second thing, if my scale says I lost more than 2 pounds, let's say I lost 2.4 pounds, that means I'm doing a great job of tracking my calories and figuring out my burn number. I could be underestimating calories or underestimating how many calories I burn. I wouldn't change a thing. Just keep doing exactly what I'm doing. Okay? If, however, I lost less than 2 pounds, that means I am either forgetting to put calories down, or underestimating the calories of something, or overestimating how many calories I'm burning in a day. And that means I need to make some kind of adjustment. What I would do is, if I didn't lose as much as my book says, I would adjust my burn number. So I had allowed 14 calories per pound. I would bring it down to 13.5. And this way, next time I weigh myself, I won't get any unpleasant surprises. The most important point to remember is the scale is not there to make you feel like you did well or did not do well. The scale is there to confirm what's in your book. If you're keeping track of the calories you eat, then your book is the real amount of weight you've lost. I personally find that if I'm trying to track calories and I'm eating something and I really don't know what the calories are, I'd rather overestimate than underestimate. Because if I'm going to get a surprise when I get on the scale, I'd rather it be a positive surprise versus a negative surprise. Okay, getting back to, we're 2 weeks in, I get on the scale, and I've lost 2.2 pounds. My book says I lost 2 pounds. I'm doing good. I'm very excited. Okay, so now, since I am 2.2 pounds lighter than I was 2 weeks ago, I have to readjust my burn number. Okay, let me say that again. I started out at 165.2. My burn number was 14. That told me I burned 2,313 calories in a day. Now, I'm not 165.2 anymore. Now I'm 163. Burn number is the same, 14, but now I have to multiply 163 by 14. And that's going to be my new, slightly lower burn number. This is very important to remember that as you lose weight, the calories burned also get reduced in proportion to how much weight you lose. Let's look at a spreadsheet. Here is my spreadsheet for the first day after the first 2 weeks. Now you're going to see that it says my new current weight is 163. My burn rate is the same at 14, but now my calories burned in a day is 2,282. I'm still doing my exercise, so now my total calories burned is 2,382. These are the calories I ate. Totals 1,870. So I saved 512 calories. And I'm going to use this new current weight for the next whole week. So now you're starting week 3 with your new current weight that you've adjusted. And you're just going to keep working the book the way you did the first 2 weeks. And now from here on out, you can weigh yourself once a week to, again, confirm what's in your book. You now have all the information you need to be successful with your weight loss goals. There's one more video coming up with a summary. Stay tuned.